Hi guys, welcome everyone. My name is Sisi and today we are going to talk about 20 questions you need to ask your partner before getting married. And so we are going to start. Welcome back, and if you're new here, kindly subscribe today, because if you subscribe, we'll be able to have more knowledge wisely. And if you're not new here, subscribe. So you're going to go to the points. Point number 1: what did you want to do when you're a little child? The kind of question that you need to ask your partner so that you can be more attached together. So you just need to ask one another what you or him wanted to do when they were little children. Point number 2: how do you see yourself in the next 10 or 15 or 20 years to come? You need to know the goals of your partner or whom you're going to get married to. So you need to ask such kind of question. Question number 3, like, what do you want to accomplish after in the next 10, 15 or 20 years? You need to know. Question number 3, what do you think are your values? You need to ask your partner what are their values and what are your values. You need to share, and you need to bond more and more when asking such questions. Question number 4, what are your quality and weakness? You need to know the weakness and the quality of your partner so that you can be able to know how to handle one another. Question number 5, what was the most embarrassing moment that happened in your life? I think it's a good experience when you share the embarrassing moment in someone's life. That will be something good also to know what really embarrassed your partner, or I would say like the characters that embarrass you or your partner. So point number 6, what can't you live without? What can't you live without? Is it your phone or your computer, or what can you live without? You need to know, because I believe most of the time, like if you want or if you're looking for a partner, the partner should not have any addict. He or she should not have any addiction, maybe addiction for movies, addiction for the phone 24 hours, addiction for anything. Your partner should not have addiction for anything. Or in another word, you can ask each other, what can't you live without? So you need to know what your partner cannot live without. Point number 7, tell me what you read or the books you read, and I will tell you who you are and what is the last book or what is your favorite book. So you have to tell one another or to share one another what kind of books you read. Remember, the kind of books you read determine also what kind of a person you are. Maybe you could be reading business books. You can share more knowledge to your partner about business. Your partner might be reading maybe like traveling books, so he can be able to share more about traveling, what you need to consider when traveling, or what are the best hotels. You need to share one another, or you need to get to give each other knowledge, and that will be something good. Point number 8, what is your favorite food or color. You need to know your partner favorite food or color so that you can be able to know the kind of food he loves or the color he loves. Maybe when you're going to buy one another each present, you'll be able to know this is the best color for my partner, and I know he or she loves this color, and that will be amazing. Point number 9, what would you prefer, sex after marriage or before marriage? You need to discuss this with your partner. It's very important. Don't ignore about it. Point number 10, what is your objectives with me? What are your goals with me? You need to know what kind of objective this guy has or this woman has. Remember, you need to be walking in the same path. Point number 11, why are you interested dating me? This is actually a very important question. You need to ask your partner, why is he or why is she dating you? You need to know the reasons, and you need also to know their background, where they came from, what happened with their ex relationship. Are they healed to start another relationship, or they're just there to waste your time? Point number 12, do you have any kids or any responsibility? Are you seeing someone? You need to ask all these questions. If maybe it's someone who is he has children and he's not yet married, or you also have kids and you're not yet married, just let each other or let your partner know that you have responsibilities that you are taking care of. Point number 13, what are you looking for? Or ask him how he feels about you. What is he looking for? Or how does he feel about you? Even yourself, how do you feel about him? You need to give each other time to get to know how you feel about each other. Maybe partying in different ways. You can go in different ways. Get a vacation somewhere, or even while working, try to forget about this person and try to figure out what are you feeling about this person. Is it the person that I've been looking for, or is this the person that I want to be with in my life? First, point number 14, how long was your last relationship? And are you willing to start a new one? You need to ask that kind of a question. You need to know what happened in the previous relationship, so you can be able to know to handle your partner, or you can be able to know, should I continue with this person, or this is not the person I should continue with. Question number 15, what are your beliefs? What are your interests? You need to know what are the beliefs of your partner. What does he believes in, or what does she believes in? What are their interests? Point number 16, how well are you with communication? This is very important. You need to know how well is your partner in communicating, because communication is the key, especially when people are together, like in marriage. Communication is the key. Communication, talking about how you feel, expressing yourself, how you feel, or what you don't like, what you like, so even the other person can be able to know how to handle you. You need also to know, is this person a good listener? You need to listen to one another every time. Whenever you're talking to each other, listen to your partner so you understand, and you can be able to know how to answer them back. in an effective way. Point number 17, what do you think a good man is? You need to ask him, what does he think a good man is, or a good man's characters. Question number 18, what is that something that you're working on to be good version of yourself? You need to know what kind of a man you're dating, or what kind of a lady you're dating, by asking them what are they trying to work on to improve in their life, to make them better people, or to make them better version. You also need to ask question number 19, what are you afraid of losing, or what are you afraid of? What is their greatest fear? It's good to get to know what is someone's great fear, and also it's good also to encourage them to try something new, or to do it so that they can be able to get out of their fear. Point number 20, what is that one thing you can't live without? I think I also asked that question before. What is that one thing you cannot do without? So what is that one thing that you or your partner cannot do without? So you need to ask all these questions. I believe they're so important whenever it comes to a relationship, whenever it comes to get to know one another. And these are the questions that will be able to help you guys, or to help you as a lady or as a gentleman, to get to know what kind of a partner you are dating, or what kind of a person you are dating. Thank you so much. I hope you learned something today, and kindly subscribe today so that you can be able to get any notification whenever I download any video. You can also click the notification button so that you don't be left behind. And I want to say thank you so much for tuning in, and see you in the next video. Ciao.